Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. So another week and another commodity has skyrocketed to all-time record highs. That of course is one of the most lucrative trends of the current commodity supercycle that we find ourselves in right now. That famous saying, blink and you miss it, really has never been more applicable than it is right now. In today's highly macro-driven markets, they are fueling one of the greatest wealth transfer opportunities that we have seen. This is presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities on a daily basis. That's exactly why a long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to JP Morgan to Bank of America, they have dubbed the current economic climate as the golden age of trading. For commodity traders, making money in these markets has never been so straightforward. The week-to-week, short-term, macro-driven trend that we're seeing right now can be summarized as buy low, sell high, rinse and repeat and do it all over again. Right now, you certainly cannot talk about commodities without mentioning the precious metals. That's because gold and silver, they have firmly positioned themselves as two of the most exciting asset classes of 2025. As gold prices continue their unstoppable upward momentum, chalking up new all-time record highs for the sixth consecutive quarter in a row, analysts at GSC Commodity Intelligence, they are calling this the beginning of a new era for the precious metals. Gold is not just making new highs in 2025, but it is having a parabolic move, which ultimately suggests that prices, they're going to continue in one direction from here, and that is up. On Monday, gold prices, they skyrocketed to a new all-time record high, breaking above $3,100 per ounce for the first time ever in history to post its biggest first quarter in over 40 years. Gold is now on track to close the first 3 months of the year with an impressive gain of 20%, but even more remarkably, gold prices, they've now chalked up a whopping gain of more than 70% from this time last year. Meanwhile, silver prices, they have moved within striking distance of $35 an ounce, climbing over 75% in the last 15 months, rallying from a low of $20 an ounce all the way up to just below $35 an ounce. And this, of course, could just be the beginning. The good news for gold and silver traders, there's still plenty of uncertainty and fear that could drive up prices even higher in the weeks and months ahead. This week, President Donald Trump, he is set to launch targeted tariffs globally, broadening the already damaging trade war. The US president, he has named Wednesday as the date that he will begin secondary tariffs on top of the levies already announced to punish exporters of aluminium, steel, and cars to America. Trump calls it a Liberation Day, though a more appropriate label that is being coined by economists is Demolition Day. In recent days, a long list of the world's most powerful Wall Street banks, from Goldman Sachs to Bank of America to Citigroup, they have raised their price forecast with extremely bullish calls for gold and silver prices to top new record highs throughout the coming year. The most bullish forecast comes from the French bank Societe Generale, who sees the potential for gold prices to exceed $4,000 per ounce in 2025. An interesting theme amongst these banks' forecasts is the growing uncertainty surrounding the US economy. Bank of America said that Trump's America First policies, they could transform into America Alone policies. They added that this is shifting global narrative, which will encourage more central banks to buy gold and diversify away from the US dollar, sending the precious metal into the stratosphere. Elsewhere, traders are starting to shift their attention to silver on rising expectations that the grey metal will also be next to score new record highs in 2025. Proprietary data tracked by our team, that shows that 2024, that marks the fifth consecutive year of a silver shortage, with this year in particular being one of the most intense on record. Silver demand exceeded supply in 2024, resulting in a structural market deficit of over 142 million ounces. Our proprietary data, it indicates that the annual production shortfall will nearly double to 265 million ounces by the end of 2025 due to surging industrial demand. Historically, half of the demand for silver has been industrial and the remaining half has predominantly been investment related. However, in recent years, the balance has shifted in favor of industrial demand, which currently accounts for 64% of the global demand for silver. Put another way, that's a whopping increase of 19% from a year ago, and this trend, it shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. The case for buying and owning silver remains incredibly strong. Generally, silver has a habit of lagging behind gold for extended periods of time, but once it gets going, it really gets going. Last time silver prices broke above $34 an ounce, the precious metal went on to trade to $50 per ounce. If this is a leading barometer for predicting the future performance of silver, this means one thing: silver prices, they are going much higher from here. Whichever way you look at it, one thing is clear: the macroeconomic backdrop for precious metals in 2025, it is looking more bullish than ever before, and it certainly won't take much for prices to reach new highs in the coming weeks and months ahead. A number of the world's largest commodity trading firms, they have declared making multi-billions of dollars in profit from commodities, and we're only in the first quarter of 2025. In fact, with everything that is currently happening on the global macro front, 2025, it is officially on track to be one of the Gold and Silver Club's biggest and most profitable in our 15-year history. Our clients have already made in excess of 6, 7, 8-figure returns, and we're only 3 months into the year. Extraordinary times. They create extraordinary opportunities. Right now, as traders, we are living in some of the most exciting and rewarding times ever in history. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. Whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. Right now, you have an opportunity to make 2025 your biggest and best yet, which, based on our research, it is going to be another blockbuster year due to all the current macroeconomic events that are unfolding. Definitely do not underestimate what you can achieve in the next 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months from now. Here at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points profit per month, which we have transparently documented through our weekly videos. If you're trading at one lot, that's $100,000. If you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. As you can see from our testimonials, the majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club are utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach. They have already made in excess of 6, 7, 8-figure returns, and we're only a quarter of the way through the year. If you've been kicking yourself for missing out on some of the biggest trading opportunities so far this year, but you still want to make 2025 your best ever, go to jointhegoldandsilverclub.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. Investing in yourself, it is the best investment you will ever make. Make investing in yourself a priority, because nobody else is going to do that for you. So with that, let's move over to the charts here. We'll talk you through exactly what we're looking at as we head into a new week. So firstly, let's kick things off with gold, which again is breaking out to new record highs above 3,100 US dollars per ounce. As suggested before, this is not a market that you want to be shorting. Do not short any market that is moving into price discovery and breaking out to all-time record highs week after week. In fact, breaking out to new record highs 15 times in 2025 so far. It has been our biggest, most historic trade on record here at the Gold and Silver Club, banking 10,000 points on a single position here on gold, locking in those profits with the breakout that we've seen over the month of March, which again, we've seen gold prices, they've now accelerated more than 50% over the last 12 months. It has been an absolutely immense trade here, and I hope many of you have capitalized on this particular move. What did we discuss with you throughout 2024? The Trump trade. Gold would be the biggest beneficiary of the Trump trade as we transition into 2025. Feel free to go back and watch last year's reports where we identified with you a huge opportunity incoming as we transition over to a Trump presidency in 2025. You only have to look at where the market started at the beginning of the year, with gold trading around 2,600 US dollars per ounce, to where the price is now as you transitioned into 2025 with the parabolic run that we've had, as gold has just continued to notch up all-time record high after all-time record high after all-time record high in 2025. This is the best run in history for gold. I congratulate everybody who follows this channel, who's crushed it alongside our clients at the Gold and Silver Club and has maximized it here on gold. Then let's move it over to the other metals. So again, Palladium here. We are looking to start scaling out of more profits here on Palladium on a break above $1,000 per ounce. As we discussed with you previously, we managed to get in half a dozen positions here with our clients at the Gold and Silver Club at the swing lows at the end of February here. We're continuing to scale out into strength. The next profit take for us is a break above $1,000 per ounce on our positions on this market, which will start taking our positions up to 1,000 points per position. Now, the other market that we put on your radar again last week was WTI crude oil. Notice again how there were massive opportunities over the month of March to be accumulating this crude oil position down at 65, 66, 67, 68 US dollars per barrel. Of course, the rest is history. We broke out again today to 70 US dollars per barrel. You can see right now where oil yet again is getting a bid on the very last trading day of March. Typically, oil performs very well as you transition into the second quarter. As you move into the month of April, we're already seeing strong confluence here with the other energies. Gasoline leading the move, breaking back towards a price swing high. Brent crude oil also building the base back at $73 per barrel. As mentioned before, I've seen the month of March as nothing more than a fantastic buy opportunity. Crude oil remains our biggest position in the portfolio. We've stacked the most trades on this market over the month of March on the selling pressure, where you've had the revisit back down towards the September swing lows. Nothing more than a huge opportunity. And yes, we are expecting higher prices for crude oil as we transition into the month of April and as we kickstart the second quarter of 2025. And of course, whatever long-term goal you're looking to achieve through trading, whether that is to create a full-time income, a second or replacement income, or just to earn a better return on your savings, now is the time to take action. If you want to maximize your money-making potential and thrive, not just survive in these fast-moving markets, then you need to adapt your strategy to the current market conditions. Most importantly, utilize a professional, research-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and cutting edge artificial intelligence insights to make confident decisions with accuracy and precision. There is a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis, gimmicky technical indicators that do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, artificial intelligence-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort. You'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these rapidly changing markets, you need to be constantly innovating and evolving. Technical analysis, outdated technical indicators, they won't work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, the odds are already stacked up massively against you. If you want to change your results, you have to change your thinking. If you want to learn our exclusive, data-driven, and artificial intelligence-powered approach that is never taught to retail traders, only reserved for professional traders in the banks and hedge funds with access to powerful game-changing insights, including where the banks and hedge funds, where they're buying and selling in real time, further compound that with the key liquidity zones so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision alongside the fundamentals, macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles, and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. Right now, we're in one of the greatest eras of wealth creation that we have seen. If you want to successfully capitalize on the huge money-making opportunities, build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, you have to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next 3, 6, or even 12 months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time, it is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders, take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private members academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description. So just click on the link, make an application. We will, of course, get in touch ASAP.